Okay, so yes, I was going through the list of people we can have killed off. We could have Anne
Well,
killed off. We could have Visas killed off. Bayo never shows up again after a certain point. Um, Presumably dies in the HK factory. Mir can get killed off
mhm.
by Hanhar. Um, um, I don't know about Mikkel, and I don't know about Brianna. HK-47? That's right. He can quote unquote die. He can't die because, he's a robot, but he can go
Mhm.
away. Beidou's remote can die. Godo can somehow survive everybody if you do the dark side route. So I don't know why you would do the dark side route if it means getting um Godo to survive everyone. That's awful.
Exactly. Screw Goto.
Godo is the worst.
I thought that's why I had Chica like be like, "Screw you, buddy. I found the bomb."
Well,
Because Chica would. She would scan the ship and be like,
Godo is just
"So that
there
was a
to
threat, right?"
yeah, if you don't let him on board, he'll blow everything up. Goto's main reason for being there is just to apply tension to the very end of the game. That's all he's there for. He's useless. And if you do bother to get high enough influence with him, um, you basically just find out if you were that curious about what happened to the Athorians' droid, the first droid that was going to help them with the restoration of Telos, make all the calculations and all that stuff like that. Um, Goto is that droid. There you go.
Oh.
That it. There you go. For all the effort it takes to influence him, there you go. That's the big plot twist. Goto, the crime lord, is a droid. He was a Republic droid. He was supposed to save the Republic. But it's like Anne says, you put too much information or whatever, and it breaks. Godo broke basically, and so he ran away and became a crime lord. And it's like, oh, I need to go fix the Republic. Okay, that means I have to find Jedi. Hey, bounty hunters, go find Jedi. Oh shoot, bounty hunters killed off all the Jedi. Well then, this my plan kind of sucked, didn't it?
No.
So yeah,
Not at
Godo.
all.
Uh, he's just there he's really not needed as a companion. Really, there would have been other ways to find out the information, and there could have been other ways to apply tension to the very end. You can have Goto like show up once in a while, and the bounty hunters to remind you, hey, he's still in the background, and
Mhm.
he figures out I mean, he has freaking bounty hunters. They can find out, oh, she's going to Melkor 5. Well, go get her. What is that little remote doing? And you have that. So, yeah,
Exactly.
there's other ways to do it, but I'm very lenient with this game because it's my favorite game, and also I know they had a very limited time window to make this game. So, I'm grateful for what I have,
Mhm.
and yeah,
And
there
so
you
do
go.
I. It's
So
just we can
there,
all agree that we hate Goto.
yeah. So the end of the day, the takeaway from today is we all hate Goto. There you go. So we
Spoiler
have
for
some.
you diehard fans that wanted to know about Goto before we got to him.
Yeah, exactly. I just ruined the whole character already. So you're welcome. How did you find me? Who sent you? I have questions for you. Never mind. I'll be going now.
I guess, how did you find me?
I felt you, heard you through the force. It was like a sound at the edge of hearing. And when I heard it, I found I could not ignore it.
Who sent you?
Who sent you?
I serve my master. I am an emissary, a scout. My master was aware of a disturbance in the force, but was unaware of its nature, of you. The disturbance is not something one feels from a living thing. There is little my master does not know. And that you eluded his sight for so long is significant. But I do not know why.
I need to know where I can find your master.
You cannot. His vessel roams the borders of known space, and even I do not know where he travels. Until he calls for me. Even if I could lead you to my master, I cannot permit you to find him until you are ready.
You need to do something about the condition. I can see through your
Red
head.
If I bring you before my master untested, without your potential realized, then you will be lost to me, and I cannot allow that to happen. It would be as if one brought fire to a paradise valley, shattered a cavern of rare crystal, or blinded a painter.
One.
My life is unimportant. Your master threatens more than just me.
I cannot, I will not. I would die first, and gladly, to preserve you, untouched, unharmed. Now that I have found you,
You know I was a
I
war
cannot
general, right?
sacrifice what I have found.
Gosh, Mars just like wanting to hug her right now.
Mars, stop pulling yourself back. Just hug her already.
Exactly. She would. She would. Definitely one.
You will meet my master. It is inevitable. I have seen it. And when you stand before him and realize what you face, you must be prepared. Until then, I must protect you, help you, until you are ready.
I guess, why are you doing this for me?
There's a greatness in you. A greatness that does not stem from the Force. It stems from who you are. And if
I'm
my
that
master
amazing,
does not
huh?
understand you, cannot see you, then perhaps there is hope for us all. But if you seek to survive, then you must understand why this is so.
If your master has trouble detecting me, how are you able to do it?
There is much I see my master cannot. I fear it is because of my nature, the nature of my race. My people spend their lives seeing the galaxy, the energy streaming off stars, the growth of life, all things touched by the Force.
Dang. Where are your people? Your world now?
It is not a subject which I have spoken of since its destruction.
Oh. Either one or two.
I've seen similar acts of destruction at Malachor.
I've heard tales of Malachor. It is said that many of my people felt the end of the Mandalorian Wars from across the galaxy. But do not mistake me. I did not mean to draw comparisons between Katarr and Malachor. My homeworld still exists. It is intact.
If your homeworld was destroyed, how did you survive?
I am not certain I did. I was there when the planet died. To see everything around you extinguished. It was as if I was blinded. It was as if the Force had been bled from the world.
As if everything suddenly went silent.
I imagine there are worse deaths, worse pain. But if there are, I do not know them. I was the only living thing remaining on the planet of Katarr. And my life, my agony, was a flicker in the darkness that was the planet. All that I had been connected to had been severed.